So I get asked this question all the time about my nails. I do get 40% off. I mean, as I should, it is for less nails, so it's less work, less materials. But I do get a discount. It's like the one good thing I have. That and getting to the bottom of the Pringles can that I have for these little claws.
You know what? I would have never expected that to actually be a good thing. Like, because I've eaten from a Pringles can before. And yeah, I guess if I was missing like multiple fingers on a hand, I could actually reach the bottom of a Pringles can. But let's get into it. So, I love my Dino hands. I can't open pickle jars, but I get discount manicures. She'll give you three good reasons to love her peculiar appendages. A woman born with three fingered dino hands has revealed the upside of having only six digits, which include retrieving coins from couches and getting major discounts at nail salons. Videos describing the pros of the courageous gal's cartoonish condition are currently blowing up on TikTok. People always said I have Velociraptor hands or T Rex hands, Cassidy Laramie in Massachusetts told Kennedy News of her tickler trifecta. Thankfully, she has managed to embrace the comparison by sharing good humored videos featuring her freaky fingers alongside images of dinosaurs against the Jurassic Park soundtrack. In one hilarious clip, the self effacing Chicopee resident can be seen parroting the movements of an animatronic dinosaur at an amusement park. Laramie has had only six fingers ever since she was born. I was born like this on my right hand. On my left hand, it was deformed, she said. I had half a pinky, little finger, and two thumbs. I would have been a killer at thumb wrestling, but they had removed it when I was a baby. Interesting. She added, I don't really know what fingers I have now. I know I have thumbs. That's it. The car salesman said a quirky appearance has made her the target of frequent harassment. In third grade, I was bullied out of my school, so we ended up moving and switching schools, Laura May recalled. I've gotten a lot of different things like E.T. or Ninja Turtle. Oh, wow, yeah, Ninja Turtle would have been like perfect. A bunch of different nicknames. I always tell people I'll give you $20 if you tell me a joke I haven't already heard, she added. Unfortunately, the gripper gawking followed Laramie into adulthood. I work in car sales, and when I shake someone's hand, they're automatically like, ah, something's missing here, she lamented. A lot of people think it's really cool and ask to touch them. But it's interesting, right? Now, what I like about her attitude is that she doesn't let this like limit what she does in life, which is a pretty cool thing. Let's see, the humor isn't lost on Laura Me, who continued, I also have really big boobs. I shake their hand and they look at my hand, they look at my eyes, and obviously they look at the boobs, and it's like, where do I look? Hey, at least she has fun with it. Before she learned to appreciate her unique hands, the automobile monger said she avoided nail salons for years after one mortifying incident in which a nail tech poked fun at her big thumb. The first time I ever got my nails done, I was really self conscious because I have one thumb that's like a toe thumb. It's a big one, rued the self conscious salon goer. The nail tech joked around and said, oh, I have to use a toenail extension for this one. And after that, I didn't get my nails done for the longest time because I was just really embarrassed. Laramie has since learned to roll the punches, adding that she was inspired by actress Megan Fox, who recently spoke openly about her stumpy thumbs. I was like, you know what? I don't care. I love me and my toe thumb, she declared. If Megan Fox can have toe thumbs, then so can I. She's also got the gumption to ask for 40% off at the nail salon because it's less work and it's less materials, she noted. And by popular demand, Laramie even posted a TikTok video which currently boasts 1.9 million views, in which she attempts to get a three-finger discount at a nail salon. Now Laramie is cashing in on her claw hands by making molds of her mitts to sell online, which she hopes will inspire others with the same affliction. I posted it on TikTok and a bunch of people wanted to buy them. A lot of people asked for silicone ones, she claiming, adding, I found out that my hands might have a kink. Laramie joked, I'll never make an OnlyFans, it'd be only hands. Okay, that's pretty funny. But what's also kind of weird too, her statement about it probably being a kink, yeah, that probably exists. Like, there's probably some spectrum of the population that is going to stumble upon her and be like, oh my goodness, do you got like an OnlyFans thing that I can subscribe to? Blah, 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 blah. Right? There's just some people that have like really weird kinks, which is funny because depending on how niche something is, like for example, she could probably charge like $99 a month for very niche content because of how unique her situation is compared to like let's just say for example like a typical very hot girl that does the same thing. They might only be able to get away with charging like $10 a month, $20 a month. But she, with being very specific in this weird niche, could charge almost $100 a month. You know, like it's just it's interesting when you think about it. Because like for example, I remember listening to a podcast where an adult film star was basically getting interviewed or interviewing another adult film star or whatever, and they were discussing revenue, like how much they make, how much do some girls make, all that kind of stuff. And I found it very interesting because they discussed that attractive girls, they're like a dime in a dozen. Like attractive, hot females that are in the adult industry is extremely common, and there's so many of them. But let's say you go down the route of like a very hefty chick, she would end up actually pulling in more money in terms of revenue from all different sources because that category isn't as saturated and there's more demand versus supply. Whereas the other one, there's so much supply and not as much demand to meet that supply, which is a pretty interesting thing. It's like, oh wow. So bigger girls and girls that have like a unique look or something unique about them, or even just average looking girls, might make more money compared to an extremely attractive female, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. She also DJs at a local karaoke bar under the name DJ Dino. Aside from their humorous morbidity, Laramie also described the upsides of her deformed digits, such as retrieving stuff from hard to reach places like a human reacher stick. There are definitely advantages like getting to the end of the Pringles can, beams Laramie. If I lose something in the couch, quarters, nickels, dimes, my hands fit down there to get it. My hands are like claw machines, she quit. So the condition has left her with some limitations, including weak wrists, early onset arthritis, and a lack of mobility, which makes it hard to open everything from bags of chips to doors. Accessorizing can also be a challenge. I always wonder what finger I'm going to put my wedding ring on because I don't have a set ring finger, she lamented. But hey, look, isn't that kind of cool though? That she was able to find someone that would marry her, even with a condition like this. I think that's a pretty cool thing to see. Nevertheless, said Laramie, I wouldn't change anything about me for the absolute world. Even the hardships I've been through in my life, they help me become the person that I am today, which is strong and confident, she continued. There's a lot of people out there who struggle with having confidence and seeing a role model or seeing someone else be open about who they are really helps. Yep. One person put making lemonade from lemons. Good for her. I agree. She should be an inspiration to all of us after reading her story. I feel so ungrateful about a lot of things in comparison to her. She is my wake up call to be thankful for what I've got and to stop complaining about things I can't change. Yeah, props to her. Feel free to give your thoughts if you stumble upon this.